Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be creating a little journaling card. It's going to look a little bit like this one, but just with the same kind of basic design, but just a little bit different. I just thought that this would be a fun, quick project, a way to use up some things that you have around and just get a few minutes into the craft room because we are all so super busy these days, but I have found that I am in need of some really some time to breathe and de-stress. Not that my life is super stressful, it's just you know, there's just stressful things, and then your body just holds on to stress, whether that stress is in the body or outside the body causing problems. And I am finding that when my body gets stressed out or my emotions get kind of stressed out, this is the kind of thing that kind of helps. So we are going to start with some book page, and we're going to do like diagonally part of this in this book page, and then we're going to do the other part. Let's see, I want more book and less picture. The other part in this paper that I have, my mother-in-law actually gave this to me. She found it somewhere. I tried to scan this barcode and it didn't work. So this says Infeel Me, INFEELME. I'll try to find it online, but I did try to scan this on Amazon and they do not have it on Amazon. So, so here's the way that I like to do this. I just put it down here like this, and then I glue, and then I cut, because then I don't have to measure. And it just makes it a little bit easier. A little bit quicker and a little less stressful. And this is definitely one of those areas where you want less stress when you're trying to de-stress while you're doing your art. So the cool thing about these journaling cards is it gets you into the craft room, but they don't take very long. So you just kind of gather up. I'm actually thinking about making like a basket or something, just with like scraps, or I don't know, just different little things in it. And then I'll actually do it this way because it's got these cool little ridges. You know, with just some scraps or some little bits of ephemera, just leftover stuff, and then just keeping it all like in one place with some of these cards already cut. So I already cut about, I don't know, 10 or so pieces of cardstock, and they're all ready to go. So then all I have to do is grab them, grab a few supplies, and then sit down to craft, and it just gives me time without a whole lot of stress, without taking out a whole bunch of stuff. So that's why I was thinking of making some sort of a, like maybe go with like a theme. So maybe you want like a vintage rose as your theme. So keep those items in a certain place, and then you can have them all ready, and then you can just grab your items, grab your little bucket or whatever. I got these little buckets right here at the, sorry, that's hard to see, but at the Target dollar section. Well, it's not really a dollar, I don't think anymore. It used to be, but so I grabbed those the other day, and that would be something really cool that you could put them in. So I'm going to put my flowers down here, but I'm going to, let me ink around the edges first here. And then I need to put some, this is a new color that I picked up that I'm kind of in love with. Like I'm very much, you know, if you've watched my channel at all, everything's frayed burlap because it gives it that antique look that I just love. But this color is really pretty too. It's called Victorian Velvet. And I picked it up the other day Hobby Lobby. And it's the first ink that I've bought in forever. I have a couple that I bought whenever I first started crafting, and I just kind of left and just kept those and, you know, rolled with it. But I really, really enjoy this. Okay, and so then I'm going to use my little stencil here. And I grabbed some stencil brushes while I was there too. And good night. I don't know how I've lived without these things for so long, because they work just better than really anything. I'm going to go like right here for working with these stencils. And they put down a lot of color too. Like, you almost have to be careful. Like, how dark do you want it? They're really, really cool. And they, I don't know, they just work so much better than trying to put this dauber in all those little places, because it's just not a brush and it's not getting in those spots. So I just kind of liked just that little bit of extra in there. Just kind of adds a little something to it. Then I'm going to put my butterfly up here in the top corner. Oh, I was going to, I like to, and this is just me, so you don't have to, but I like to kind of get rid of some of that bright white and kind of tone it down a little bit. So I usually do that. Oh wait, let me make sure my flower is not going to be, let me put my flower on first, because this flower is kind of big. So I'll do the same thing on this flower. I'll just kind of go over these edges a little bit and just kind of get rid of some of that bright white. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you like the outline, you can leave it there. It still gives you a little bit of an outline. It's just not too much. And then we'll just glue this down. And then I can see where to put my butterfly. I'll just put him up here. And then I'm going to put my... this is just part of the book page that I ripped off, like the edge lining of the book page. One side's like super thick, and so this is just a piece of that. And I just inked around the edge, and then we'll just glue it down. And these are just some little ephemera pieces that I actually got in a box. It was like a box of ephemera, and it had all kinds of stuff in it. I got it at Joann's and it was on clearance, but like I divided everything into Ziploc bags so I could keep up with it. But it had all these clear little designs with the silver and the gold, and then it had some white flowers, and then it even had like some of these kind of things. These are like chipboard almost, super thick little cards and stuff, all kinds of little stuff that came in it, and it was really cheap because it was on clearance. And then I'm going to put this guy, I think, I'm just going to go with right here. I need a piece of washi or something to go up here, I think. I used ribbon yesterday. And this will dry clear, and so you won't be able to see that underneath once it gets all dry. This is the Art Glitter Glue. I use it all the time. Let's see. Yeah. I would use that, but I picked up some food washi. It's got all kinds of food pieces on it. It's crazy. It's got like tacos and coffee and eggs and bacon and all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay. And we will call that done. And so you see how you get to spend a little bit of time crafting. You get to create something cute that you can use in your junk journals. So you can get like a stock pile of journaling cards to go in journals, or you can have it as a note to send to a friend. Lots of things that you can do with these. So I think we may do like a short little series and call it, I don't know, what, 10 minutes in the craft room or something. Crafting for your mental health. I don't know. But it just gives you something small to do that will get you crafting and bring a little peace and joy into your life. Put on some music, put on your Bible app or a Christian meditation, and just kind of enjoy the process. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.